Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So to start off, I'm going to be using two primers to prime. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and this is the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Primer. I like to use both of these because of the fact that I do have pores right here on my face. Then I like to use this one so that it corrects any discoloration that I have on my face. I would usually go ahead and do my eyeshadow at this point. Sometimes I do it before I prime, but sometimes I tend to do my pore filling primer first and then do my eyes. But since we're only doing foundation and focusing on the face, we're not going to do any eyeshadow today. So for foundation, I have both of the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth and the Matte and Poreless. Sometimes I mix both of them. Sometimes I go with my NYX Total Control Drop, but I usually go for this one, so we're going to use this one. This is the Matte and Poreless, and this is in the color 355 Coconut. That is a lot. I hope it's pour out too much. Oh my god. I just like to wiggle it around a bit so it kind of warms up my skin. And to apply this, I actually use two tools. I first go in with a buffing brush. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush from e.l.f. and I put that down first and buff it into my skin, and then you're gonna see my trick. I'm not sure if I was the one that came up with this trick, but this is what I do. So I like to buff it in first. I realized I need to start color correcting under my eye, but I don't have anything that does that as of right now, so I'm not even gonna include that. Now, I usually wouldn't do my eyebrows before my foundation, but for the purpose of time in this case, I decided to do that. So I'm not running back and forth. Now, what I like to do is I grab a setting spray. I've been using the Urban Decay All Nighter or the e.l.f. Makeup and Mist and Set, whichever one you prefer, really. And I've been just spraying it on my face first. So, and I go on heavy. And then what I do is I grab a beauty sponge. I'm not going to grab my beauty blend. I'm just going to grab my Real Technique sponge. And I like to pat that in, sort of, so it kind of sets everything and gives me like a more airbrush finish. And to conceal, I'm going to go in with the Kiko Milano Full Coverage Concealer. And this is in the number 6. Using the e.l.f. number C brush. It is actually an eye brush, but I use it for my concealer. I don't go heavy on the under eye concealer on most days, but since this is a full coverage look, I'm gonna go heavy, or my definition of heavy at least. To my forehead. I got like a whole 5 head, so we're gonna bring that down to a 3 head at least. Cupid's bow. And under my chin. Now, once again, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. It's actually the second time I use it, because I filmed this video like 3 times, so this is my 3rd time filming it. But I'm gonna spray it with just spray, and then I'm just gonna blend this out. Now, before I do anything else, I'm gonna grab my Sephora powder contour palette, and I'm just gonna set the under eye a little bit using the banana shade in the middle. And pick up a lot of it on both sides. Set it. I don't bake a lot. It's just not something that like I'm completely comfortable in doing yet. But before we get to that step, I'm going to contour, and I'm using the same Kiko Milano full coverage concealer. This is just a number 7, and we are going to go ahead and contour everything that needs to be contoured. I have to do my nose first before I get the brush all full of product. Then I go ahead and do the cheekbones. Now they do have a darker color of this, which I might actually end up picking up next time I go to the mall. But I picked up this color because I'm honestly not a big fan of very deep contours. I like them to look natural. The e.l.f. cream contour palette, as you can see, I used it very much. Very much. We're just gonna go into that dark shade and just darken up a little bit. My cheek contour, I'm leaving my nose contour just how it is, because I don't like it to be like too bam right in your fucking face. Okay, I got my mirror, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. So here I have the 2 Maybelline Fit Me powders. Well, this is upside down. Actually, they're both upside down. This is the number 30 medium deep, and this is the 35 deep. This one's gonna set my face, and this one's gonna set under my eye. So I'm gonna set under my eye first. I'm gonna use the Real Technique sponge for this. Just pat it in there, pat it in the back of my hand. Pick up from the back of my hand. And just I'm gonna set everything here. Go ahead and set my forehead, whatever's left over. There's that one. And now I'm gonna go with my deep and just set everything and make sure like all my contour and everything's blended. And for that, I'm gonna be using my powder brush by e.l.f. Just dip it in there. Top out excess. I'm making sure I take out a lot of excess, just so that my brush is barely coated. Why did I put my mirror all the way back there? And I'm just gonna stipple that into my face. I'm going over whatever I set with the light powder as well. Jesus. Okay, now I'm ready to wipe off this bake. To wipe off the bake, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, and the reason I do this is so that hopefully I don't get any flashback, and I'm going with an e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just picking up product, patting it off, and then I'm gonna go in and push everything away. Now, the only thing I did not set is my contour, and that's why I just tapped it, because I didn't remember if I set it or not. So, I'm gonna go in with this is the Wet n Wild contour brush, and I'm just gonna pick up these two colors right here and just set my contour with that. So like right here on my forehead and right there. I'm going to blush right now. And to blush up, I'm actually going to use this Smart Color blush. This is actually a red color that I use for eyeshadow. And if I'm completely honest with you. And a different blush brush to do this. I have like 3 of these brushes, and I'm just going to wiggle in here. Very pigmented. This is by Kiko Milano, by the way. And I'm just going to apply some blush. As you can see, I probably applied way too much, so we're going to blend it out. And then going back with my powder brush, I'm just going to blend on top of it as well, just to diffuse it a bit more. And now we're going to my favorite pot. We're going to highlight, and I'm using the Anastasia Sugar Glow Kit. This is my baby. And I'm going to go in and use Butterscotch. And I'm using the BH Cosmetics 101 Essential Eye Brush. From the eye brush set, I have a video where I review these brushes. This is pretty much comes in a 7-piece set for like $7.99, I believe. And so pretty good. I like this brush to highlight. Sometimes I use it as a blending brush, not all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight. Make sure I blend this out. So we're gonna blend this into the blush kind of sort of, and we're also gonna diffuse it again with this powder brush. And just diffuse it just a tad bit. Maybe like in patting motions. I'm just gonna do the underbrow. I would usually go on a smart brush, but I don't even have any product on my eyebrow, on my eyelids right now, so it doesn't really matter to me. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm just applying it on the high points of my face. And let's do the little tip of my nose. Yes, ABH, yes. Okay, so now that we're done, we're gonna go and set everything. I actually set my face like about 3 times, so this is like the first time I set it. And then what I do is like I do my lipstick, do mascara and whatnot, and I go back in and set it. So I'm gonna go do something on my eyes, and I'll be right back. So I was off camera. I went ahead and did my eyes. I did something simple, my contour palette and my glow kit. I tried to put on lashes. That did not work. I'm still working on how to apply lashes in a very, very easy way because it's very difficult for me to do that. I did put on some lipstick. I used the NYX Liquid Suede and Sandstone, which I have to restock on. But this is it for my full coverage foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and don't subscribe. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down right here in this area. Right here in this general area. It's a big red button. You can't miss it. Just hit it and then hit the notification bell while you're at it. So I hope I see you in my next one. Bye.